Oh, again. Every bloody time, really. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Monday Night Live, our double helping of community goodness as we wave away Monday, the first day of the new week, and we welcome in Tuesday over the space of 2 full hours. And we do so, as always, in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, a matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers. Deploy them with wisdom and restraint. We are not being joined by Two-Ton Tentington, or indeed the Netty Better Piss Pot. However, Sean's box, which I have now placed a pound upon, has assumed the pounding position and is ready for a jolly good sing to. And we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you've got all the time in the world to leave a voice note. So let's crack on. Who's with us tonight? I wonder. I will scroll back as far as I can. Carl of the Lockpick, the lovely Carol C, Peter P, good evening. Mike P, good evening, mate. You're all just having a chat with each other. Stew 69 Fruit K, a very good evening. Pop 57, the lovely Pauline, hello to you. Gosh, all that way and still just the same names. Baz, good evening, Baz. Susie Sunshine, hello, my lovely. Hello, my lovely. Mark Passad, the fabulous Mark. Brett Hales, good evening. Andy Mosley, good evening to you, sir. The Jamesy boy, our lovely Scottish friend. Sir Nigel Mansell. What a Nigel. What the hell's that? Oh, we must be in for a cold one. That was the Gary Gritter. Andrew Buttigieg, I've Spotty Butty as well. Good evening. Stella Bingley, hello to you, my lovely. Richard Paulie Galtieri, hello, my friend. Paul Birch, hello to you. Danielle Barrett, good evening. Good evening, Martin, as well, if you are there. All sorts about everything. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's been a cold one today. We had the lot in Kent, says Mark Passad. Torrential rain, sun, hailstorm and thunderstorm. All very dramatic. Oh, I hope all the poorly people are feeling a little bit better. Jim's rants, good evening to you, sir. Oh, the lovely Ange, the Honourable Lady Angela, Minister for Prostitution and Orienteering. What's the weather like there? What's the weather like there? What do you mean on the wonk? Oh, you are. You're on the wonk. I didn't even notice you're on the wonk. Well, allow me to attempt to unwonk you. Right, we'll see how that looks in a minute. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's much better, isn't it? Jen, the lovely Janine, good evening to you, my lovely. Somebody, oh, Steph is with us. Hello. That gobshite again. Is it never off the air? Apparently not. No. And then everybody saying hello to each other. Laura Turner, good evening and a warm welcome back. I'm looking forward to this one. It's a nice long one. We can just get all relaxed and cozy wozy and have a chat. I might get a bit indiscreet. You know what water does to me. Oh God, I could drink vodka and tonic tonight. Oh, I could get chronic on vodka and tonic. Bum ba bum ba bum. Yeah da 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 bum de bum de bum. Cairn one, good evening. Yeah, Josh, all the way from New York. Yeah, we are due snow and ice again, I believe. I am bloody hell. Bloody hell. Simply Drone, a very good evening to you. Exactly, Andrew Buttigieg. Too much wonkage does make you go blind. Oh, did Dan Fango creep in and I missed him? Did he? Did he? Oh, yes. There he is. Yes, you were on the wonk. You're okay now. Pretty much. Yep, it is moist water. JB71, good evening. Yes, I have a full glass of moist water. Very nice it is too. So thirsty. So thirsty. I had my usual 2 cups of coffee very early this morning, and then I didn't have anything to drink at all until 8 o'clock tonight. I was a little dehydrated. Oh, Carol had a chicken curry with a spicy cabbage side dish. Ooh. Paula, full of hope. Good evening, my lovely. Food news from Mark Prasad, and it's this. Salmon, sun-dried tomato, spinach and penne. The family loved it. I couldn't eat it. I had eggs and bacon. There we go then. There we go. Hedgehog of Truth question. Are folks scared of posting songs on the Faceache page? I can't answer that because I can't answer for other people. So, Hedgehog of Truth or no, then I don't know. But what I would say is that the Facebook group is there as a community thing, and it's designed for meaningful interaction, so that we've got somewhere to talk 24/7. That's what it's designed for. It's not designed for memes or random songs posted for no apparent reason, or funny pictures that really aren't very funny at all. That's kind of not the point of it. It's supposed to be an extension of this, an extension of the live stream chat, but that is available 24/7. So my idea for the Facebook group is that you use it in exactly the same way that you use this. In other words, to catch up with each other, keep up with each other, have a chat, all of the good stuff. And I welcome anything in there that promotes interaction, and yeah, just a bit of togetherness. But I can't answer that as a hedgehog of truth because I don't know other people's motivation for posting stuff or not posting stuff. Anyway, JB71 is with us, and a very good evening to you. Richard had, he didn't have 2 steaks, but he did have steak pie with broccoli, peas, and new potatoes smothered in gravy. Oh, that sounds good. I'm so hungry. Lord Stiff Upper Lip, a very good evening to you. Pardon me blowing my nose at you yet again. Cairn had a 3-kilogram sirloin joint delivered today, and he sliced it into some juicy steaks and had one of them for dinner tonight with chips. Steak and chips. Don't Don't torture me. We should have a new feature where Boaty judges us on our bedroom decor. He can be as honest and insulting as much as possible. Well, I like that. I like that very much. Please post pictures. I need wine so that I can actually use words correctly. It's been a long day and I'm very, very sleep deprived and tired. It was a horrible drive. Horrible both ways. Utterly beyond words. Awful, horrible, detestable, despicable, desiccated, coconutable. Just awful. Been driving for about 7 hours today. But yeah, bang some pictures in the Facebook group and I'll insult the bloody hell out of your bedrooms. If, you know. Could the non-relevant memes be cleaned up? It kind of discourages people from posting real stuff. I agree. I agree, Peter. Right, let's have a deal then. The non-relevant stuff can be cleaned up, absolutely. But start posting other stuff in its place. We don't want just a completely empty community space. Try and lead by example, Peter P. It should be, well, I want it to be like singles used to be, where everybody jumps in and says good morning before they go to work or whatever, or pops in on their coffee break, or bungs up a picture of their dinner, or if they're out and about somewhere lovely, they post a picture of that. Or if somebody was feeling a bit off in the live stream the night before, then somebody might say, how are you feeling today? Is the headache any better? All of that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Proper community stuff. And I will try and do that too. Because my reasoning is, people are not just lonely, or people don't just fancy a bit of company for 1 hour a day while the live stream's on. They might feel like that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's what the Facebook group is supposed to be for. Oh, really? Really, Paul? Oh, fingers crossed. Hedgehog of Truth question from Carol. Do you still have 2 nipples, Boaty? I do. How I cut my chest shaving my face, I will never ever know. I was mid or post shave. I can't remember exactly which. I'm all naked, and I looked down and there's blood on my chest. And I thought, oh God, I've cut my face and the blood's dripping onto my chest. Looked at my face, nothing. Well, I mean, there was a nose and eyes and stuff and a gap where my teeth used to be, but no sign of blood. So I went to wipe the blood off my chest and it hurt. I've cut my chest while shaving my face, and I will never, to the day that I die, know how I managed to do that. We, say Steph, had beans on toast with an egg on top, with tiger bread. Just what I fancied, apart from the chef, that is. Huh. Get you, tiger. Netty Kutch. Oh, hello, peeps, says Netty Kutch. Just popped on to say hi to everyone. I'm full of cold and I feel rotten, so I'm having an early night. I hope it passes quickly. Oh, lovely Netty Kutch. Andy Mosley has just been instructed by the lovely Jane that she is lovely and not wonderful. So, there you are. Was I insulting towards Emma's chicken sandwich? I do remember something about that, actually. That was a bloody while ago, though. But then Peter P has got a memory like my ex-wife. Anything you do wrong gets remembered forever. I'm going to do something that's been annoying me for weeks. If not months. So let's do something about it. Sorry about this, darlings. A bit of live housekeeping for you. Sweep up that. I've been meaning to do that for ages. That corner is dusty. Right. That's a job that's been waiting for a while. Oh, hello. Good evening, sir. How the devil are we?
Good evening, sir. Sorry, am I interrupting?
Of course, that's your job. That is your portfolio.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Everybody was asking about you last night because you went off a bit early.
Not so well just lately, so it's all right though.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just it just went to bed. I felt a bit weird, so I went up to bed, like, you know. So
probably the best thing to do. I'd like to have done the same myself. As I said, actually, I could have done with getting to bed last night. But there we go. There we go. Any better today?
Yeah, trouble is, I think something's going up with my foot because with being diabetic, my big toes come up all red and it's spreading on my foot. So.
Oh, heck.
It's all right. My foot will drop off next week.
Yes. It's always good to have something to look forward to, isn't it?
It is, yeah. A nice relaxing stay in a hospital bed for a couple of weeks.
Oh, Godfather.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I shouldn't, because what they say, many a true word spoken in jest.
That's it. It's tempting fate, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, pound a box anyway. Change subject. Pound that box.
I certainly will do. I've got a nice, easy box pounding tonight because there's no 210 head to tenting tin. There's no netty petty piss pot. We've just got Sean's box. Well, per call. £1. Here we go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Oh! How stuck is that?
It doesn't need any Vaseline tonight, does it?
How stuck is that? Look, that is standing.
Oh, it could do with it.
But it's gone now. It's gone now. We are not far away from that box being replete. Nice word, that. It's got two E's in it, you know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just a bit under the weather. So.
Yeah. You sound like you're falling asleep there, mate.
I have not long woke up. I missed the start at stream.
Oh, bless you. Oh, are you all discombobulated? We get a bit like that when we're poorly, don't we?
Yeah,
we drift in and we drift out.
Yeah, when we get old. Yeah.
Oh, you're still a spring chicken, mate. Come back when you're 90. Come back when you're 90 and tell us you're old.
I'll come back to haunt you when I should be 90, yeah.
I'll probably go before you. Yes.
Sod off.
There's my lifestyle to consider.
People have been worrying what's wrong with stream, and then you just see a big picture of my face. You know what I mean?
I quite like that. I quite like the idea. Just don't haunt Netty. It's too small. Haunt ROGERBOTTY. There's room in ROGERBOTTY. We can be different ends of the caravan. In Netty, I wouldn't be able to get away from you. And as much as I adore you, I don't fancy sharing the pottering pit with your ghostly form.
No, I don't think I would either. No. In fact, I'm sure I wouldn't.
Anyway, that's many, many years away from now, so we don't need to even think about it, do we?
Anyway, I'm going to let you get back to the stream, because... Let the Shadow Minister for Instructions come in and interrupt you again. He's doing a good job.
He's doing a fabulous job, isn't he? The evil genius. Bloody hell. That's
timed it just right.
I know, it's going to become a nightly battle. I'm going to have to change my routine. And
we'll have to find someone that's Speaker of the House. Yeah.
And try and just bugger off before he manages to get the phone call in. It's gonna be a battle. It's going to be a nightly battle. All right, mate. Well, you take it steady. You take care of yourself.
Okay.
Good to hear your voice. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Discord is being discussed in terms of a community platform. Not sure I've got much experience with them. I like Facebook. We just need to use it. That's one way to use a ruler, says Jen. Yeah, it just suddenly occurred to me. Boaty, your subscriber numbers are down again today. Yes, and not just mine. Over the past 36, 48 hours, YouTube have had a really quite substantial cull. I lost about 20. Emma, bless her, lost 15. And that's quite a knock for our Emmels, because her numbers are not quite as big as mine yet. So yeah, YouTube have been on one. So yeah, I'm a few down. It happens. They'll be replaced by others in time. I was not having a line or two. And cleaning the table will help me. I've been looking at that for a month and it's been really annoying me. What bloody servant. I wish I had a bloody servant. I could do with a cleaner. Lots of love going to Tonic. That's nice. Dean Singer, a very good evening to you. It is a bit like Doctor Who's TARDIS. It's amazing what fits into Sean's box. Yes, that's a good one. The old ones are the best ones, aren't they? Gammon and pineapple. That's a bit weird. Gammon and egg, yeah, I get that. Gammon and pineapple. Chrissy May, a very good evening to you. Hope you are well. Oh, Nettie Kutch was still with us at that point. That's good. I hope you feel better soon, Nettie. Did you enjoy Bridge North? No. If not the journey. No, it was a shit day. Oh, good God, I've actually caught up. Mandy, good evening. Good evening, good evening. No, I've had the most appalling day. Oh, eggs as well. Oh, of course, right. Oh dear, what time is it? past. Well, we're doing well so far. I've actually caught up with the comments by past. Pigs might never cease. But I hope you've all had lovely days. Or if not lovely days, then not quite as bad as mine. Could it give me the fruity, flabby woof woofs? Well, if you enjoy fruity, flabby woof woofs, then keep eating that curry. Doesn't have that effect on me, thank God, because I eat the bloody stuff every night. Did you get a sausage today? No, and I wasn't going for a sausage. Today I was supposed to be having bruschetta starter, followed by fillet steak main course, and it didn't happen. It would be great if Emma could resume the live streams. It would be great, and it would be great on 2 counts. It would be great because her live streams are excellent and very enjoyable, and it would be great because it meant that her life was returning to some semblance of normality. Our poor Emma has got so much shit to deal with at the moment that I honestly don't know how she keeps her head on straight. If it was me, I would have pulled my hair out and I'd be banging my head on the walls. So she's a brick, is our Em. So yeah, no sausage. Why was it shit? Well, I had a dreadful journey down. I got stood up. Instead of my bruschetta and fillet steak, I had a barely lukewarm Greggs sausage roll. And then I went home and had an even worse journey on the way home. I'm knackered. I'm knackered. It's been a shit day, and yeah. less than optimal. I wish I'd stayed in bloody bed. Oh dear. Car insurance is due to you. Just renewed one of mine. What's the difference between an elephant and a pound of butter? I don't know that one, but I do know the one, why did the elephant paint the sole of its feet yellow so it could hide upside down in the butter dish? Boaty, have you had a Lotus Esprit V8 twin turbo? No. I don't know if the later ones were any better because I haven't driven one. But the earlier ones, like Series 1, Series 2s, I can't drive them. They are one of the very few cars that I literally cannot drive. Just not enough room. I mean, I can, just about. I took an Esprit Turbo to McDonald's once. But it was an incredibly uncomfortable experience. It was, in all honesty, there were a handful of cars that I'm not really safe to drive. I can drive them, but not really safely, simply because of room. And the Esprit was one of those. Maybe later ones are better. I don't know. But I can't drive an earlier Esprit safely. I can't drive a midget, an MG midget, stroke Austin Healey badge engineer. I can't drive those. And Spitfires, can't really drive a Spitfire. I can make them move, but I can't drive them either safely or comfortably. Hit the like button, insists Pauline. That would be very kind. Mark's walking vlog. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Yeah, lots of love to Emma. God knows she needs it, and she needs some bloody luck. That's what she needs at the moment. Yes, the snow is making a comeback. So plenty of good content for tomorrow's video. No, there should have been. There should have been lots of lovely content for tomorrow's video. But I'll give you, I haven't even begun the editing yet, obviously, but I'll give you a quick glimpse into what tomorrow's video will be. Oh my God, this is fucking awful. Right, I'm in Bridgnorth. Oh, I've been stood up. Well, I'll go up the funicular railway. I'll eat this sausage roll, down the funicular railway, fuck off, terrible journey home. That's tomorrow's video. It's going to be about 3.5 minutes long. Oh, I see. If you don't know the difference, I ain't sending you to the shops for a pound of butter. Yeah, all of our hearts go out to Emma, I'm sure. And yeah, the thing is that the stuff that Emma can put on video is literally only the tip of the iceberg. That's the manageable stuff. It's everything else that she can't talk about that that's the real, oh, it's horrendous. If the only problems in Emma's life were those that you get to see on her videos, she would be a happy lady. I can promise you that. Oh. Good evening, Mark. Ian Hully, a very good evening to you. We could do with a Speaker of the House. Who stood you up? The person that I was supposed to be meeting today. We need a minister for supplying prostitution. Shall I have a word with whoever runs Enigma Spa these days? You get to a place where you just need peace and stability. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, you kind of, does that ever go away? I suppose when you're a kid, you absolutely need stability, don't you? You need a stable home and and all of that. And as you get on, you need a bit of stability. I suppose there's a period in our life where we can fling ourselves about. I mean, I kind of did, didn't I? In my 30s, I just flung myself around the world and didn't have much peace and didn't have much stability, but had a hell of a lot of fun. I couldn't do it now, of course. Right, did I see a thing popped in? I'm sure I did. I did indeed.
Hi, Boaty. I hope you are well.
Hello.
I've been the first and posted pictures in the Facebook group for roasting as requested.
Oh, good for you.
I'm
Thank you very
updating
much.
one of the bedrooms, so
Oh,
there'll
right.
be another update once I've updated, if you get what I mean. But while I'm here, can you pound that box for me?
I can.
Please?
I can.
And thank you.
And I will. It's the second pounding of the evening, darlings. Right. Same box, different pound. 3, 2, 1. I tell you what, I'll try it right on the edge. 3, 2, 1. Stuck. Stuck, as you can clearly see. Oh, well, it's gone now. It was stuck. All right. Winslow Burdett, good evening to you. You did beat me at Wordle. You did beat me at Wordle. It's the first one I've done for about a year. So I'm a little rusty, but, well, I'll tell you what. I'll put that. I put it on my timeline. I'll put it in the Facebook group tomorrow. We can have a little daily Wordle challenge going on for all of us in the Facebook group. Oh, landlords. Well, Emma's landlord is clearly not a very nice landlord, because you know what, poor Emma's, her living conditions have been very, very much suboptimal. So I think we can safely say that, yeah, that one's that's not a great landlord. But generally speaking, I'm not unsympathetic towards landlords who are selling up at this time, because the Renters' Right Act, it goes too far. Arguably, and you know, just my opinion, and I think it's just frightening them. And as I say, I've got friends who I know are fabulous, amazing people, and they own properties, and they are private landlords, and they're selling up. They are kicking families out onto the street, if you want to put it in those terms. But look at it another way, and they're protecting their investment, or they're protecting their property. So, I mean, I'm being evicted too, obviously, and I bear absolutely no ill will whatsoever towards my landlord. A few people keep saying, oh, you know, don't worry about the Section 21, wait for a Section 8, don't pay your rent, do this, do that. I'm not going to do any of that, because my landlord is well, we've been through all of this before. And yeah, I have sympathy. I do have sympathy. But in Emma's case, yeah, that's just a wrong un, innit? Where did we get to with the comments? Oh, sorry you're feeling down, Ian. Oh dear. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Corrie did sound better, didn't she? She did. Do I remember the dish of the day feature? Of course I do. Shall we bring it back? Shall we bring back dish of the day and try and get more people to get involved in it? For those who don't know, dish of the day, basically, you put up a picture and description of your food. Couple of rules. It has to be food that you genuinely made on that day, and it has to be food that you made yourself. It can't be a takeaway, or it can't be a restaurant dish. Other than that, anything goes. So, you know, if it's a salad, then, okay, you haven't cooked a salad, but you've still put it on a plate and you've presented it. So anything that is your own effort can count, even if it's just beans on toast, whatever. So there's a thread, and you put you put the picture of your grub with a description, and then the next day there's a poll, and everybody votes on which their favourite dish is, and then points get awarded for first, second and third place. There's a monthly leaderboard, and that's the way it works, and it used to be good fun. The problem with that was that we did it for a while and it was good fun, but I just haven't got time to do it. This is probably a good time to shout this out, actually. I could do with some people in the Facebook group who have got a little bit of time that they can spare to do stuff like that, to whip the Facebook group into shape, so that to do stuff like that, to do daily features like selfie of the day, dish of the day, anything like that that's going to encourage people to get involved, to interact. I just don't have the time these days. There's so much stuff I'm trying to do, so much stuff I should do, and there just aren't enough hours in the day, sadly. So if anybody is willing to get more involved in the community in any catastrophe or capacity that you wish, then it would be very warmly welcomed. Like Ange has done an amazing job organising the monthly meet, the Sunday lunch in the Peak. That's amazing, and I'm so grateful, because she's a lot more organised than me, and so it gets better results. It's better organised, and it's one thing less that I've got to worry about or that I've got to do. So if a few more of you started doing things like that, I don't know, organising a meet-up in local to you, for those who aren't local enough to me to come to our do's, or to do any of the features in the Facebook group or anywhere else, real life, virtual, I don't know, hosting group chats. They kind of went by the wayside, didn't they, the group chat things. If any of you have got any ideas or any time to jump in and to do stuff like Ange has done, then please, it would be warmly welcomed, because, yeah, I just don't have time. Every day's a struggle with just minutes and trying to get stuff accomplished. Oh, hang on, don't do that. I almost did something by mistake there. So yeah, I do remember the dish of the day feature. Well, probably not, Dean. What's you going to take to the local MP or papers? A landlord, yes, it would, and thank you. What are you going to take to the MP or the papers? My landlord is performing a completely legal Section 21 no-fault eviction so that she can get the house into a better state of repairs. What's an MP going to do with that? What are the papers going to do with that? It's not a story, is it? It's a non-story. Now, she might actually be going to sell the house, but she's not going to say that. She's going to say what she said to Emma, and there's no story there. You can't go to the MP or the papers because a landlord wants to reclaim their property that they're legally entitled to do. I'm afraid it's one of the pitfalls of private renting. Now, you can go to your MP and complain about the lack of social housing, but it ain't going to do any good. So what can you do? It's unfortunately, it's just the way things are. Yes, that's true, JB71. Some tenants can indeed be. The Renters' Right Act is designed to get landlords to sell houses so migrants can buy them. Why couldn't migrants just buy other houses that are on the market? Why would a migrant only buy a house that has previously been a privately rented house? That doesn't make sense. Now, the people that I work with, who are my close family and who I love, they are all migrants, and they all own many houses because they work their asses off. And none of them wait for a house to be wait for somebody to be evicted in order for them to buy a house. They just buy a house that's for sale on the market, and then they rent it out privately. So they actually, the migrants that I know actually increase the availability of private rental houses. And they're able to do that because they work sufficiently hard that they can afford to have second, third, fourth properties, which they rent out so that families can live in them. And they all rent them out on an ad infinitum basis because they're bought purely as investments. The houses are never going to be reclaimed because they need to live in them. They're never going to be reclaimed because they need to sell them. So all of my migrant family have got very, very, very long-term tenants. So maybe what we need are more migrants coming in, and then we would have more houses in the private rental market. And we could replace, because, we can be an overcrowded island. Of course, there's only so much space. So maybe for every hard-working migrant that comes in and creates housing for private renters, we could send off some of our people who are not quite as productive in today's society. People who've made a career out of being unemployed, for example. Now, that's not a dig at anybody who's unemployed not through choice, but I think we all know that some people do make a career out of it. And the vast majority of them, they're not migrants, they're British. You're never going to get me to take a pop at or feel bad about somebody who's prepared to come to this country, work their arse off, pay a lot of tax, and just be an entire force for good in the UK. I would happily have a United Kingdom full of migrants who pushed the country forward like that. I don't think they're the problem with this country, if this country has a problem. I think the problem with this country, if there is a problem, are the indigenous people, not the migrants. But controversial and just my opinion. All landlords are arseholes. No, they're not. That's a very silly thing to say, Jim's Rants, isn't it? Because my friend Big Tall Steve, he's a landlord. he's not an arsehole. He's one of the loveliest men that you could meet. Ram, my brother at work, my head chef, he owns 3 properties that he rents out privately. He's not an arsehole. He's a lovely man, one of the loveliest human beings I've ever known in my life. His daughter, Boaty, a very hard-working nurse, working for the NHS on too many hours and not enough pay, but working a little arse off, bless her, for the benefit of NHS patients in this country. She owns a house. She rents it out. She's not an arsehole. She's a lovely, lovely person. My landlord, not an arsehole, lovely person. So to make a sweeping statement like all landlords are arseholes, that's kind of a bit silly, isn't it? Surely you must know somebody, a landlord, who's not an arsehole. And if you don't, then, well, I don't know, come to the restaurant and meet Ram and spend 15 minutes in Ram's company, and he will cook for you, and he will care about you. And then after 15 minutes, when he's given you food that he won't charge you for, when you lot come to the restaurant, you get freebies. And then after 15 minutes, tell him he's an arsehole. You won't be able to, because he's not. All landlords are not arseholes. Oh, was it Carol C? Oh, okay. Bloody hell, bedsitt's going for 750 quid a month. Christ. No, dish of the week won't be better because it'll be too much hard work. Potentially there'll be too many entries. Everybody beats me at dish of the day. Thank you, Corrie. We'll talk about that. Dish of the day cooked by me, but which Nettie Kutch posts. She can't cook. Yep, that could be done. I am the Minister for Delegation. Look, I don't get much time. I don't get much time. How about joke of the day? No. Doesn't really encourage. It's also about encouraging stuff. Like, it needs to have a purpose. So, dish of the day encourages people to eat better food, in my experience. That's certainly how it worked in singles. People started cooking more, preparing more, presenting it better, and all of that made them feel better, because food and mental health are quite closely related. And if you're planning food, then you're thinking positively. If you're presenting food well and making an effort with your meal, then it puts you in a more positive mental state of mind than if you just have a takeaway or a ready meal on a newspaper on your lap in your front room. If you actually sit at the table and eat a nice meal that you've put a bit of thought and effort into and presented it well, taken the old picture for a dish of the day because you're competitive and you want to win, you feel better about yourself. Selfie of the day. Again, for those in a certain position, if you're having a really down day, selfie of the day, if it's a big thing, and it used to be in singles, we used to get over 1,000 posts a day on selfie of the day. Silly as it sounds, it gives you a reason to brush your hair, wash your face, put a bit of slap on if you enjoy putting a bit of slap on, making a bit of effort with your clothes, how you look. That's all of the features that I've put into various community platforms. They've all got something behind them, an intention behind them, which is to make people think, or just something behind them. And admittedly, a joke of the day might give somebody a giggle, but it's not going to be people making up their own jokes. They're just going to be putting down second-hand jokes, and I don't see a massive amount of merit in that, to be honest. I did one called, there was a photo of the day as well, where you just took a photo of something around you, whether it was just something that catches your eye on your way to work, or something in your office, or something in your home, just a picture that you take that day, and you just pop it in the picture of the day thing and explain why that picture's got a little bit of meaning for you, or something for that, something like that. Oh, is wine o'clock coming up? I'll throw this water away. We'll get on to the good stuff. I need it after today. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Seven hours of driving for a hot date with a lukewarm sausage roll. I don't know. How about to rate my takeaway for the people that don't cook? No, because that encourages people not to cook. And it encourages people to eat takeaways who might not be able to afford to eat a takeaway. And takeaways tend not to be healthy. That encourages bad physical health. Bad physical health will lead to bad mental health. And you're not getting any of the positives that you would from putting together your own meal. You do get natural endorphin highs from creating a bit of food art, or creating a meal yourself that you really, really, really enjoy. Those are all positives. A takeaway is a nice occasional treat. Can't really argue with that. But other than being an enjoyable thing, then it's not really got many positives to it, has it? It's expensive, it's unhealthy, and it doesn't promote any kind of well-being other than that thing of, that was a nice takeaway. I would have liked a takeaway tonight, to be quite honest. But after the drive I had, I couldn't be asked to stop at the Chinese takeaway shop. So I will be making my own supper tonight, and I will possibly enjoy it all the more. Oh, I've got a bedroom to judge. Oh, you're not on Facebook. Okay, I'll put that up. I might put that. Oh, you've got the same as me. You've got the same picture as me. You've got that one. Okay. And it looks like you've got a Bose radio alarm thing. That's impressive. Telly on the sideboard there. That's nice. Ah, I approve of that. Oh, stand by your beds.
Boaty.
Hello.
Well, hello. I won't get into all the commentary what you've been talking about, but I will say, I will not disappoint you. If I fly 8 hours over to the UK, to Britain, the motherland, as somebody would say, you will not get a lukewarm sausage roll.
Thank you.
It'll be rock fucking hard. Okay?
Yeah.
I will not disappoint you. Ask the matron. All right. Have a good show, buddy.
You know what? I'm about 3 weeks of being lonely away from taking him up on that. And you know, that's the really sad thing. The really sad thing is the bastard's married. So even if he did turn me, I couldn't do it anyway. So yes. Oh, it's really annoying. Right. Cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares, keep your hand on your halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, with despair coming out of both nostrils and loneliness trumpeting out of my rearward facing back bottom, get stuffed. Here we go. This'll help. Oh, that's better. That's better. I will be minister for memes. Don't put them in the bloody Facebook group. No memes. I hate memes. Hate them with a passion. Have something of your own to say. Don't use somebody else's words. Don't use somebody else's thoughts. And don't couch those words or thoughts in a bloody meme. If you've got, I don't know why people do it. I don't know why people do it. They've got something that they would like to express, or, you know, a sentiment that they would like to express, like, I don't know, strong women don't need a man, or whatever it happens to be. And somehow in this modern world, this modern day and age, nobody's able to just say anything anymore. They have to copy a thing of somebody else said it, and they can't even say it using words, language. They have to make a fucking cartoon out of it. We're not children. We're not in primary school. We understand words. We're grown-ups. Use words, use language. If you're having a shitty, awful day, then use words to describe your shitty, awful day. If you're scared about something, use words, use the gift of language. Because, I'll tell you this, especially if you're a certain age, I can't be the only one. Right, if a friend of mine puts out a meme, now there might be a real sentiment behind that. They might be frightened, they might be anxious, they might be worried, they might be scared. But if it's a meme, I'm not going to look at it twice, and I'm certainly not going to respond to it. Whereas if they actually put out a post saying, I'm anxious and I'm scared and I don't know how to deal with it. This is happening to me, and I just don't know where to start in how to deal with this. Now, if I read that, I'm going to respond to that. I'm going to do anything I can to help. If it's a meme, just flick by. Nothing's real anymore. Social media has been around long enough now that you've seen how it's evolved and how it's changed. And in the early days, social media had a reality to it, about it. And these days, everything is just fake. Everything is fake. It's meaningless bollocks put up in reels for clicks or views or income if their social media is monetized. And I hate it. I hate it. Now, okay, we're going to get that in social media generally. That's what social media is now. But let's not have it in our community home, please. Let's have some reality like we've got here, right? You've got no choice here. You can't use memes. You can't use pictures. You can't use links. You have to actually use words. And guess what? It works. It's what built this community. Words, language, because you've got no option here. Well, okay, well, let's just do that in the Facebook group. I will ban memes and other things that I can think of and use words instead. And guess what? It might work just like it does here. Oh, honestly, I get quite passionate about this. Oh, somebody has done a nice, kind thing. Thank you. I'll come to that in just a sec. Yeah, Emma's landlord, absolutely. Yeah, the house was falling to bits, and yeah, it just wasn't good. Boaty is the Minister for Chaos and Forgetfulness. Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, they're bought for the migrants by Serco, whatever that is. Oh, well, I don't believe that. As I say, I'm surrounded by migrants. My family and my extended family, there are thousands of them. And none of them have been given a house. They've worked their asses off and they've bought their own. Look at Omret. Look at Omret, who I adore. And those of you who have met him, you adored him too. He came into this country 18 months ago with nothing. Absolutely with nothing. He put himself into an incredible amount of debt to get himself over here, and he has worked his arse off. Nobody has given him anything, not a single penny. He's worked his arse off, and in 18 months, he's gone from having absolutely fuck all. He's bought a nice car, and he's now bought a house. In 18 months. And he's a migrant. And it's not because he got given it, it's because he's got a work ethic and a saving ethic. He works his arse off, so does his wife. She works for the NHS. They work their asses off, they save every penny that they can, and they've bought a house. And that's how it works with all of the migrants that I know. I don't know a single migrant who's ever been given a house, but I know thousands who've bought their own through the gift of hard work. So, I mean, you might well be right for all I know, but I can only talk about what I have personal knowledge of. And all the migrants I know are wealthy. They came to this country with nothing. They got given nothing. They worked their asses off, and now they're rich. The point is, what's to stop any UK-born person doing the same thing? They're not getting any special privileges that aren't available to us. They're just working hard and saving hard, right? They don't go to the pub. They don't, they do once they've bought their houses and stuff. But when they first come into the country, they don't go to the pub. They live in the cheapest accommodation possible, which will be a room in a shared house. They work, they save, they buy a house, right? Any UK-born person can do that. Any of you, anybody you care to name, unless they're disabled or mentally unwell, and even then some of them still can. I mean, many disabled people are enabled and enabling in terms of what they manage to achieve. But certainly, what's to stop any UK person doing the same thing? So I don't understand this negativity towards migrants. It's just bloody jealousy. If they've got more than you, it's because they've worked harder than you. That's it. That's it. Ram's a migrant. Ram owns 4 houses and an enormous amount of land. He's no doubt he's a millionaire. But even with all that, everything that he's got now, and even though he's, not in the first flush of youth, he's, 49, 50? Not that much younger than me. But you see him every day. He's in that restaurant. 2 o'clock, he'll be there till midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, working non-stop. He never stops. No breaks, no half an hour for lunch, no 15 minutes here for a meal, no 15 minutes there. He works non-stop for best part of 12 hours a day. He developed a skill. He works his arse off, and he owns houses. That's the way it works. And it's not that's not exclusive to people who come to this country. Anybody who was born in this country could, if they chose, do exactly the same thing. There's absolutely nothing stopping them. The difference is, I think, and again, this is just my opinion, the people who come to this country with nothing, they've got no choice. Their family have put themselves into debt to send them over here. They're not just responsible for themselves, they're responsible for their family back home. So they've got no choice. They have to make it work. So they work, and they work their arses off. Whereas if you're born in the UK, then you've got expectations that you shouldn't have to do that. Not everybody, but I think a lot of people have. And they think, well, I don't need to work hard because, you know, if I lose my job or I can't be bothered to get up and go to work in the morning, then the government will give me money every week or every month, whenever it's paid these days, the dole, I don't know much about it. And they'll get the house paid for, and they'll get this, that, and the other. If you're a migrant, you haven't got that. You haven't got that fallback. If you're not working and you're not earning the money, then not only are you going to starve, but your family back in the country where you came from, they're also going to bloody starve as well. So they've just got more motivation. That's all it comes down to. And quite honestly, I think they're just better people than the English. Good evening, sir.
What's he doing? Oh, hello. I just saw you disappear off the stream when it was ringing. Yeah, of course, it's the Minister for Interruptions here.
Of course.
And I've got a lot of, there's some stuff, a lot of stuff that I do agree with you, Boaty. But then this country's become a type of place where you make more by not working than going to work.
I don't think that's true.
And it is. Usually, you look at it, mate. People are making more money by not going to work than they are by going to work.
Name one.
There are those that actually do try to work and find they're worse off than signing on and claiming benefits. There are people that wish to buy houses. They can't afford the bloody deposit.
Well, they need to work.
Not with the cost of living nowadays.
They need to work harder. If one person can do it, any person can do it. So if Umrit can come and in 18 months on less than minimum wage, saves the money for a deposit to buy a house, why can't somebody in the UK do it?
I'm not going on about race or anything like that. I'm just saying, in this nation now, people are getting paid more to sign on than they are to go to work.
I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. Name one. Name one person.
I don't. I'm looking at the news and all the rest of it. And
Oh,
news.
there we are.
I don't know people personally.
That's it. So you're looking at something that is trying to sell something to you by scandal and exaggeration. Guess what?
Yeah, but then again, you're shooting me down for having an opinion, and telling you what I believe,
You're very welcome to an opinion. I'm not shooting you down. I'm debating you, and that's healthy.
Yeah. This is why we don't mention, well, as you say, we don't mention politics in this channel, because it always goes down into chaos, you know what I mean?
Well, it shouldn't do. We're all adults, and we should be capable of having an adult debate where we listen to each other's opinions and debate them respectfully.
Yeah. Well, there's someone in chat saying he's getting a lot more money a month than someone would working. It's Dan, I think it is. I hope you don't mind me mentioning your name, Dan.
Well, I don't believe that.
He gets $1,300 a month on disability, but that is disability, But there are a lot of people can't afford to go to work.
I don't believe that. Right, okay, well, let's work it out then. What's minimum wage now?
I have no idea. I've not worked for that long. I have no idea what minimum wage is.
It's about 10 or 11 quid an hour, isn't it? Let's have a look. Where's my calculator?
Yeah, Paulie, I do know it's fuck all because I'm on even less than that.
Right, so let's say that you work, so let's say that you work 6 days a week. That's not unreasonable. You get a day off. And let's say you work 11 hours a day. So that's 6 times 11. So that's £66 a day. Multiply that by, hang on, what have I just done? Oh, that's, so, hang on. Lost track of what I did now. All right, £66 a day. So you do that for 27 days of the month. 1,782. Well, that's more than 1,300, isn't it? And that's minimum wage. Imagine if you were earning more than minimum wage, or imagine if you do more hours. When I work,
it's like people say, like, oh look, pensioners are getting a rise and everything of maybe 700 quid a year, 700 quid. What they don't explain is the 700 quid is split into like 10 quid, 15 quid a week, which makes no difference to anybody.
It could be the difference. Well, it's a small amount.
If you understand what I mean, I'm not saying it don't make any difference, but yeah.
It's a small amount. Now, I mean, let's take another example that I can speak of. When I don't know what they're paying now, but when I worked for Sainsbury's, I earned about £2 an hour over minimum wage. So let's say, so in today's wage, that's going to be about 13 quid an hour. Not unreasonable. You can earn that in most retail establishments or whatever. So I used to work 100-hour weeks. So multiply that by 13, multiply that by 52, and that'll give us an annual figure, and then divide that by 12 to give a month. Well, that's like £5,000 a month from working at a little over minimum wage. So I don't think the argument holds water.
Well, I'm just looking at things like my mate Dan. I'm sorry, Dan. I hope I don't offend you by mentioning your name. Dan's on 1,300 a month, right?
Right.
And I'm on just about the same, if not a little less. I'm on like 900 and odd pension, and then obviously I've got attendance allowance of 400 quid.
Okay.
You know, so I'm only on like Dan's wage, and I know just how far it doesn't go. You know, I get a water bill for £1,000 and that's basically it gone, you know.
But your argument was to begin with that people get paid more for not working. Now, so presumably, I've not read the comments yet, I've not had a chance, but presumably Dan doesn't work, as I understand it. Apologies if that's wrong. Well, I'd be interested to know how many houses Dan owns. Because if he earns more from not working than people who work, I imagine...
I didn't say Dan wasn't working. He was just telling me how much a month he gets. Okay. And I get basically the same as him.
Well, how many houses does he own?
I should imagine just one, unless he's a landlord and owns 20. I don't know, but I can't see him only making that much if he's the landlord, you know?
But a lot of people who don't work, they don't actually own a house.
Anyway, it's going to go on forever, this Boaty, and this theme's not made for this.
No, I think it's probably not, but, you know, people raise it, so...
We can go on all night and just agree to disagree, if you know what I mean. And I'm sorry to chat if I've started anything off. I didn't mean it to be a political stream, so, you know.
I think it's an interesting subject. I just think...
So do I, but lots of people don't, unfortunately. Politics come into everything in your life, and people won't understand that. But
it's not necessarily a question of politics. It can be a question of realities or morals. And in my experience, people who work hard do better than people who don't work at all. That's all.
You see, let me just try and... I'm going to end it after this one statement I'm going to make.
Okay.
There's people that's on job seekers, right, that find a job, okay? So they find a job, say minimum wage or whatever, and they go to work. But to get to work, they've got to use public transport or something like that. So they're paying out money every day to go to work, and find out at the end of it, it's costing them more to go to work than it is to stay at home.
Well, could they not buy a car, save up and buy a car? Or could they not get a...
People don't have the money, Boaty, that's the whole thing.
But I don't understand how you can say that when Omric can come into this country with nothing and within 18 months have a nice car and a nice house.
How many years ago did he come into this country?
18 months.
He's been here 18 months?
Yep.
So he must have had somebody supporting him somewhere to do something. Family, like, you know, around him.
No, just debt. Just debt. He paid a huge amount to get over here, put himself into debt, and he's worked his ass off. And saved. He hasn't gone to the pub. He hasn't bought takeaway meals. Hasn't bought a single takeaway meal. Doesn't drink. Doesn't smoke. Just works as hard as he can. Saves every penny that he can. And he's bought a house.
Yeah, well, I know someone personally that's been looking for work for ages and ages. And they get an interview with like an agency or something. It cost them to get to the agency. It cost them to get back. And then next thing you know, they haven't got that job anyway, but they've spent that money trying to find a job, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but I understand there is help available for expenses incurred like that. And for anybody who can't find work, go to your local care home. They will take you on. They will take you on. They're always crying out for staff. I don't know a single care home that wouldn't be incredibly grateful for a hard-working member of staff, because they all have to survive on agency workers, which are more expensive.
Yeah, well, anyway, like I say, we're going to agree to disagree on this thing, and I'm going to end the call now, my friend.
Okay, mate, fair enough.
So other people have got a chance to get their pennies worth in chat.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, sorry to have been taking up so much of the time.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay. Speak to you later, Boaty.
Catch you soon, mate. I imagine there's a lot of vitriol going on in the comments. How many people are actually still here? I imagine quite a lot buggered off when all of that kicked off. It's an interesting subject, and I mean, I'll try and shut up about it now, but it is a trigger. When anybody starts talking about migrants and what they get, it's a trigger for me, because I work with them. They are my family. I've been a migrant. I've not always lived in the UK. I've been a migrant in other countries. Nobody gave me a bloody house, no, or any handouts. Right, I've missed a load of comments here. Somebody did a nice thing, and could somebody tell me who did the nice thing, please? Because I may have missed it. I might not have. It might still be somewhere around. Oh, what idea do you like? Matron, good evening, Matron. Oh, I love that idea too, Carol. You took a photo at 10 a.m. every day of what you were looking at. I love that. That's the kind of thing we need in the Facebook group. Take a picture at 10 a.m. or some random time. Maybe we're not always up at 10 a.m. Some of us, if we kind of work a bit late. I'm not always up at 10 a.m. I was up at bloody 7:30 this morning. Hell, no wonder I'm knackered. But I love that. That is a lovely idea. Boaty, do some car reviews, proper ones. More about cars than Humpnut. Yeah, well, I would do, wouldn't I? I mean, I did go around the car museum and give my, smash and bangers. I'm going to be all over that smash. I am replanning my food as we go along. That smash is not going to get a waste, tell you. Oh God, I haven't got to be gay again in March, have I? I haven't got to be gay again. Oh, there was a Nepalese restaurant in Bridge North, actually. Oh, here's the nice thing. Oh, and it was Paula. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Paula. Happy New Year's Eve for the Chinese. It's the end of the year of the snake, so time to shed your old skin and look to a vibrant new year. Oh, I love that. I wish I'd seen that at the time. That is a fabulous sentiment. Yes, let's all shed our skin and move forward. God knows I'm finding it difficult, aren't I? I'm clinging onto the past rather than moving forward. Need to find a way to do it. Maybe I am doing it, I'm just doing it really gradually. I don't know. I don't know. I'm struggling a bit at the moment, if I'm honest. But that's weakness, and I must stop it. I think you do get a bit weaker as you get older, don't you? Certainly physically, and sometimes mentally as well. I need to get myself sorted out, for God's sake. But thank you, Paula. Matron. Oh, is it snowing outside? Good question. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Can't see. Let me put a light on. Yes, it's snowing outside, and as bad as today was, I'm kind of glad I'm not in NETTY on the roaches. As fabulous as that park up looks, because I have been sent pictures and videos, yeah, I'm glad I'm not there tonight. Oh, I forgot to turn the light off. Roll on bloody spring, eh? Roll on bloody spring. Oh, it's not been a fun winter. Oh, well, it has, at times. Hey. Diddly-do, right. Da-da-da-da-da. What do you mean no one mentioned my mates? Jim's rants. Right, you talk about migrants and you generalise. The term migrant is a generalised term. Now, my mates are migrants. So unless you are specific, then of course you are including my friends, my family, in the people that you describe as migrants, because that's what they are. And it's the same when you talk about whites or blacks or Hispanics or anything. Anytime you generalize, then it's you grouping a random group of people together, when within that group there will be those that are good and those that are less good. But if you generalize, you can't then complain when somebody mentions specific parts of your generalization, to point out that generalizations are not a thing. Well, not a viable thing. You can talk about the Catholic Church. They're not all bad. You can talk about, well, you can talk about anything and any group that you care to name, and there will be variations within it. Generalizations are not good. Not all landlords are shit. Not all migrants are scroungers. Not all women are sluts. Not all men are arseholes. Do you know what I mean? Generalisations just don't cut it. Bum, 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 bum. I agree with you, says Shooter Theo. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, now we're getting to Dan. Boaty, you wouldn't know a hard day's work if it slapped you on the todger. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon says, I don't agree that people get more money by signing on than working. The media put that out there to get people arguing amongst each other instead of looking at what the real problem is. You are entirely correct. You are entirely correct. Could you work hard about it to rent another house? Yes. No, I agree. 1,300 quid a month doesn't go very far at all. We're all doomed. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that is hard. That is hard. Oh, you go for it, Jen. You pour yourself a large one. Why not? Da, 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 da. Just whizzing through the old comments here. Scouse RBT. I'm UK born, my family is half Senegal, and I've never claimed. There you are. There you are. It's not black and white, is it? It's not black and white. But also, it's not what the headlines of certain media outlets will tell you. And that's kind of the point of this. Yes, this one has gone off on a bit of a tangent. Yes, no doubt I will lose subscribers, blah, blah, blah. And that's unfortunate. But the point is, it's about nuance. And I am somebody that will always stand up against generalizations and against binary statements that are obviously inaccurate. It's about nuance. And unless people realize that, as long as people are prepared to bang on, I mean, I'm sorry about this, but I'll go back to the old racism thing. As long as people are prepared to stand up and say that all these are that, and all this is this, and all the problems are down to this, then somebody needs to stand up and say, oh, come on, really? It's not like that. The world isn't like that. It's about nuance. Everything is about shades. And I suppose somewhere there are migrants who are copping for a bit of something. I don't know any, but really, Have our government put in legislation to ensure that all privately rented homes are sold so that they can be given to migrants? Does anybody really believe that? Surely not. Surely not. I mean, how... Oh, people can't be that gullible, surely. Surely people can't be that gullible to believe the things they read on social media that are put out there, probably by the bloody Chinese or the Russians, to cause disquiet. Are people really that naive? And let's get back to community. If you want to know what the situation really is in our country, in our world, get out there and have a look. Have a look locally. Make friends with the guy who owns your local Indian takeaway. Make friends with a white British unemployed person. Find out their story. Find out the truth yourself in your local community. If somebody needs a helping hand, give it. Give them a helping hand. But find out the truth. Don't allow your brain and your opinions to be guided by sensationalized headlines or stuff put out there on the internet or on various media, because we live in... I mean, the one thing I do believe is that we live in an age of cyber warfare. That's how things are done now. Yes, there are battles on the ground, but a lot of it is cyber. And things are infiltrated to try and poison minds and cause civil unrest. And if you're so blinkered that you allow yourself to go with it, you're doing yourself no favours. Take a step back and just look around you in your immediate community and see what's out there. See if there's an old age pensioner who is struggling and who you could help in some way. Learn people's stories. Don't judge somebody by the colour of their skin or their immigration status. Get to know them and learn their story. And if they're an arsehole, call them an arsehole, by all means. If they're not, rein your neck in. Speak to your local private landlords. Going back to that thing, all landlords are arseholes. Bollocks. My friends, I won't name names. I've got two friends actually who cried over evicting or issuing a Section 21 eviction notice to their tenants. They cried. They didn't want to do it. So you can come back and say that they were forced to do it by the government who were doing this, that and the other. But you've also said that all landlords are arseholes. Arseholes don't cry when they have to do something that affects another human being. Just don't give me bollocks and expect me to not say to you, hello, that's bollocks. Because however it ruins the stream and however it will lose me subscribers or viewers or whatever, if you talk bollocks, I'm going to tell you you're talking bollocks. I can't not do that. There's got to be some honesty, and you've got to, at some point, you've got to stand up for what's actually important. I think you have, anyway. And I think you've got to have some personal integrity. And remember the old line, all that it takes for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. So if you sit quiet when somebody says that all migrants are this, all landlords are that, all these are this, and all those are that, and all the problems are, then you're enabling them. Stand up, just say, come on, really? Allow me to point out the obvious flaws in your thinking. Oh, I'm probably down to about 322 subscribers now. Right, Shooter Theo 410. Thank you for that comment. Omrit is a drug dealer, and let's have a look. You are now banned. Well done. Anybody else want to get banned? Go on. I'm in the mood for it. We've got 17 minutes left. Anybody else? Boaty, I work in a care home, and people that work 12-hour shifts 6 days a week are in debt and struggling and knackered. Yes, because you do not get paid enough. You do the hardest job in the world and one of the most important jobs in the world, and you do not get paid enough. Absolutely, 100%. Obviously, my mother ran a care home, so I've got experience of these things. And good for you for sticking with it, even though you're bloody struggling with it as a result. That is an area where many governments have got it wrong. Care work should be one of the higher paid jobs. Now, having worked in care, I would follow that up by saying that it should be a lot better paid, but also it should be a lot better regulated. A lot of people work in care who really shouldn't be working in care. I could go on, let's not go there. You should get paid more. If you are a good carer, you should get paid more. If you work your arse off and don't have a life, of course you can buy a house and a nice car. Well, that's the point, isn't it? Please don't read the comments. We'll be here all night. You're right, Richard. The Nepalese help each other and support friends and family starting out with work, etc., which is a good thing and something we haven't got within our own community, unfortunately. There we are. Oh, Sue, good evening. Oh, my God, what a time for you to join. 18 months and own a house. I was told you had to be living in the UK for 3 years to be able to do that. Well, you were told wrongly, because Amrit's been here for 18 months and he has bought a house. And he will be having all of my furniture to furnish his house. And I wish him and his family, his beautiful wife and his lovely child, I wish them all the very best with it. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Just a quick apology for starting all this off. I really didn't mean to. We've both got different opinions, but at least it made chat go by fast.
You didn't start it.
Oh, honest to God, mate, it was just my opinion, and I wanted to see how mine differed from yours.
That's fine. That's fine.
So,
I welcome your opinion. I welcome your opinion. We should be able to debate.
Oh, well, I know one thing. When we meet up, we'll have to just put boxing gloves on, don't we?
No.
No. Hey, we're grown-ups. We know how to debate things.
I just hate generalizations, and I hate opinions formed off what people are fed rather than what people work out for themselves.
I know, my friend. As you know, my wife was an immigrant.
Exactly.
And I've never, obviously being very biased here, I have never met a nicer person because I married her. You know what I mean?
Okay, so when it came to the Polish community, were they all scroungers who got free houses, or did they work there?
No, they came across, they got a job, they paid their taxes, kept their heads down, got their own churches, and just joined the community.
Exactly. So we don't disagree at all. We're on the same page.
No, we don't. The only thing we do I disagree with is these that are coming across now have no intentions of integrating with the community.
Name 7. Name 1.
No, all right, I'm not going to go into this.
You don't know anybody. You're talking again about what you're told. If you can tell me one person that you know that fits that description, I'll say, okay, but you don't.
But you're on about generalising and us generalising. You're personalising. We don't all personally know. We're told what we know. That's it.
Then,
we have to rely on the news to get things like this.
Do you bollocks?
Not just the BBC or anything. There's all different channels that tell you the same thing.
You don't have to rely on the news. Get out there. Get out there and find out for yourself. Right.
Sorry, I heard you mention earlier on you were thinking of using Discord for a chat.
I didn't mention that. Somebody else mentioned it, and I said, I've got no experience with Discord.
Because they're now starting next month to do age verification. And it isn't age verification, it's just data harvesting. Because not long ago, they lost over 70,000 people's details.
Oh, I don't know what it is. So
yeah.
But I mean, going back to the thing, you married a migrant who was an amazing person, and everybody in the community that you married into were, by the sound of it, good, amazing people. So where's the argument? Don't tell me, when you've had that personal experience, how can you allow your opinion to be dictated by news sources when you have got personal experience that they're not true?
That's a personal thing. My wife, as you know, was Polish.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So she came across, kept her head down, worked, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then the later generation of Polish migrants came across, and my wife was disgusted with them. Because they were saying, right, they come across here, they dropped a child here, so the government obviously paid for it because it was born here.
Okay.
And then they turn around and says, yes, but what about my other 4 children in Poland? And our government paid for the other 4 children in Poland.
Okay, well, that is a thing that I didn't know. So now that's personal. That's not coming from.
But that's not generalising. That's an actual thing. It's a personal thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I totally take that. I take that on board a lot more than, well, I read in the newspaper that this happens, and again, there will always.
That's why everybody turned against the Poles.
Is it?
They're the most hard-working people that I know.
Well, not all of them, by the sound of it.
No, there's a lot that aren't. The later generation I'm talking about. The earlier generations, you couldn't stop them from working, mate.
Okay. And that just
anyway, I've interrupted again, being Minister for Interruptions.
Indeed. And but it just goes back to the thing, doesn't it, that you can't generalise. You can't say that all Poles are this or all the others are that, because there will be good and bad in everywhere. And that was one of the points I think I made somewhere about an hour ago.
Well,
anyway.
I'm just happy to be here, and I hope I haven't lost any friends in chat through my opinion.
I'm happy to be here, and I know I will have lost about 70,000 subscribers, but...
Well, same as Discord.
What can you do? What can you do?
I'm going to put the phone down now, and you know the Minister for Interruptions might suddenly appear.
Oh, he can. Yes, he might.
I think I'll get on the phone to the Shadow Minister. Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right. I'll speak to you later, buddy. You take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. I think the only real Britons left are the Welsh. It's a debate that could go on and on forever. And I think the reality is that it's difficult to have, in today's society, it's difficult to have a civilised debate because people have been programmed to become too emotive. all I wish... Okay, right, we need to put an end to this for now. I don't mind revisiting it. I don't mind this kind of thing being part of the live stream. I don't want it dominating it. I don't want it every night. But now and then, when it pops up. So this is how I'm going to end it. I wish that people, you, each and every one of you, me and everybody, I wish people would deal with people and take people on their own merits. I wish they wouldn't have an opinion that was fueled by hate or scaremongering. I wish that they wouldn't have an opinion that was fueled by jealousy or bitterness. I wish people would just reach out to other people. I wish human beings would reach out to other human beings, those that are close to them, those within their own community, and they would forget about generalizations, they would forget about scaremongering, they would forget about hate. And I just wish that all human beings reached out to the human beings that are around them, and they reached out with kindness and openness in their heart, and that they dealt with it accordingly. If you find somebody locally who needs help, help them. If you find somebody in your community who deserves support and respect, support them, respect them. If you find somebody in your community who's a wrong 'un, by all means, shout it out. But deal with people, not stereotypes, not generalizations, and not hate that you're programmed into. Just deal with people, because we're all human, and humanity is hard. I mean, take our community. I will shut up in 1 minute. In a minute, I promise you I'll shut up. But look at our community, right? Look at the friends that we've made. Many of us have made really amazing friends here. Now, if it weren't for this particular circumstance, many of us who are now friends for life would never have become friends, because our paths wouldn't have crossed. And if you described us to each other, we would probably chosen to have not become friends. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that as an example, but Emma is one of my closest friends in the world. I'd do anything for her. And that all happened by accident. And if somebody said, hey, guess what? There's a mixed race guy who's a complete bullshitter and comes on and blah, 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 and talks crap every night. She'd have said, nah, I don't want anything to do with that. But just... that's what I love about the community, the fact that disparate people in different positions, we can all come together and find friends and find companionship. And I just think that's amazing. And I think that some of the things that have been spoken about today don't encourage that. And I just wish more people said and thought stuff that did encourage it. That's all. Here we go. The timing's bang on. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, call back, please. That was the Shadow Minister. Oh no, he's here. He is here. Hello.
You needed interrupting, Boaty. You said you'd only talk for another minute. You're now on to 2.5. Shut up.
Yes, quite right. Good afternoon, my honourable friend.
Dishonourable, I think, is probably more appropriate for
Did you just burp then?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
No.
That makes a bloody change then.
Yeah, that's true. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm grand. How are you?
Oh.
Apart from full of yourself today. How was your grand day out?
It was shit. It was the worst day ever. I hated every moment of it.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's the best of times out. As long as it's happening to someone else.
I love you.
I'm pleased I didn't come now. Right, well, I've finished my interruption now because I just thought I need to wind his neck in here, I thought.
Quite right,
2.5
too.
minutes, he's had more than enough, so.
Yeah, bring me down to
And once you get down those comments, you'll see lots of other folk thought the same, so. But don't read them all, or we'll be here all night.
No, I shall carefully ignore them. I know what people are going to be saying. Bless you, mate.
Grand. All right, ta-ra a bit.
Ta-ra a bit. Right, let's have a quick flick through the comments. Oh my God, it's going to be a nightmare tonight, isn't it? It's going to be a nightmare. Boaty, if a civil war does start, whose side will you be on? Well, what are the sides? Tell me what the sides are, and I will answer that question. I agree, Ian. People are far too quick to judge. Oh, we're on to pancakes now. That's a more pleasant subject, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, where's that gone? Where have you gone? Come back here. There we are. Hello.
I just want to thank the...
Oh my God, you're going to thank the fucking Shadow Minister for interruption.
I just want to thank the Shadow Minister for interruptions.
Of course
for
you
his
do.
impeccable timing.
Yes, impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. Hell. Oh my God. When's your naked? That, you see, that's when things get a little bit heated or emotional, that's when you need a true Yorkshireman, isn't it? Now, wind your neck in, lad. That's had enough. That's had enough time to rattle that trap. Wind that neck in. And take
look
care.
at it this way, Boaty. At least your legs are getting some exercise.
Oh, God. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh.
Good night, mate. I'll not interrupt again.
I'm going to bed now. I've had a shit day. Oh, dear. Right. Good on you, mate. It's been fabulous. Oh, he's fucked off. I was going to say, it's been fabulous having you tonight, and it really has. When Martians... Oh, God, I can't read that. Oh, Lord above. Do I need... Oh, God, here we go. It's that time of night my eyesight is going. Oh, Sue, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to be chaos in the comments. I know it is. You're right, Jen. I'm totally skipping the question. I didn't read it. If I didn't see it, then what can I do? I'll tell you privately. Hey, oh, it has got a bit heated in the old comments. It was bound to, wasn't it? Oh, come on, guys. Come on. I mean, debate is okay, but keep it, you know. This is why we can't really go to these places and we can't discuss what we should be able to discuss, because people just go, you know. Oh, thank you, K. Robs. I love that you've all gone off on pancakes. Oh, Lord. Yes, that's true. That is true. Don't worry, darlings. Tomorrow we'll talk about... I love the word foibles, Emma Lemon, of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. But... Oh, and don't accuse me of being the grammar police. I kind of prefer it when it's spelt properly. It's an I, not a Y. But I do love the word foibles, but I'm sure it's an I and not a Y. Oh, and yes, you did just spell foibles wrong. Okay, you realised. Two cars, not three. Try a bit. Oh, that's a Brummy thing. Well, it's probably a lot of things thing. I am planning to have a Yorkshire pudding. Fucking on my eyesight. I can't wear these. My eyesight goes to shit afterwards. I'm planning to have a Yorkshire pudding for lunch tomorrow. Oh, thank God people didn't go through the back catalogue. Once this is finished, this has been a bit, oh, I will have lost a few friends tonight. Well, will I? No, I won't. I'll have lost a few viewers and subscribers tonight. What am I down to now? Let's have a look. Am I down under 6,000? Let's have a look for a laugh. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's grand. Oh, let's have a look at the rest of the stats. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's grand. That's grand. God. Come to the restaurant, darlings. Come to the restaurant. For those who don't know, I run a Nepali fusion fine dining restaurant. With the exception of myself, the honorary Nepali, it is entirely staffed by non-white, non-English migrants. And they're all lovely people. We make amazing food and we will give you a lovely, lovely evening. And come along. Come along. You might enjoy it. Oh dear. Yeah, I'd like to know what Jen likes to eat. Right, I've spent time with Jen. She wouldn't give you a thank you for Momo. She left her lovely lounge burger at the lounge in Matlock. I can't remember what she ate in Broadway at the posh fish and chip restaurant. I think she ate that, but I can't remember. And I think she turned her nose up at my toast in Netty with, yeah, what do you eat, Jen? Bloody hell. Just a quick one from Kevin O'Keefe. Can I use Netty's fan club as a band name for a rockabilly group? Yes, you absolutely can. What are you giving up for Lent, Boaty? Nothing. I'm not a Christian, so I don't do Lent. I agree, Mark Prasad. I agree, actually. Well done, John Fletcher. Oh, Josh, I've lost a few. Don't worry about it. Okay, Christopher Lucas 4877. All the best, mate. Thank you very, very much for watching, and goodbye. Oh, I quite enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed that. Yes. Don't say Boaty just 3 times. You'll end up with a surprise. What time is it? Okay, it's 5 past. That was all a little bit heavy and whatnot, wasn't it? It kind of wasn't normal Monday night. So we will have 10 minutes. I'm re-energized now, so we'll have 10 more minutes. 1/4 past, we will sod off. But let's have 10 minutes of community fun. Take the piss out of me for my stupid glasses. Do you know the best thing about the banning thing? The best thing about that, and this is where YouTube are geniuses, and it is geniuses, not genii. Genii is the plural of genie. Geniuses is the plural of genius. I think I'm right in that. So where their genius is, when you hide a user, they can still watch and they can still comment. It's just that neither you nor I can see their comments. So they can crack on to their heart's content. So I don't lose a viewer, they just lose people seeing what they're typing. And that's kind of cool. And don't skip the adverts. Even though nobody can see what you're typing, don't skip the adverts. Oh, Mark Prasad has done a lovely, lovely thing. Oh, hang on. Oh, go Sue, go Sue. On your way to 4,000 watch hours. Mark Prasad has incredibly kindly gifted no fewer than 5 channel memberships, and they have gone to B19 T33, Catherine X6114, Andy 1960. Oh, Sean the Prawn, motorhome owner or camper van. I can't remember what it is, but. And not a clue angler. And yes, Mark did do a very, very nice thing. Sue, I watched your video. I watched your latest video. And I would urge everybody to watch Sue Outdoors, because it's very, very real. Yeah, very, very real. Sue, when you head up this way, look me up. Look me up. I will cook you some momo, which you may or may not like. Oh, I hate it with the channels that only post videos once or twice a week. I want to know what's going on. I want the latest updates. I don't want to be 3 days behind. I want to know how Neville is today, where you are today, what's going on. Mark, bless your heart, sir. Thank you very much. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the newest channel members who can now watch some videos that are not politics related. Hello. Emma Lemon would like... Fucking hell, I can't look at you with those. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, has got windy pops. I've never heard you fart, Emma. Or have I? Oh, I can't remember now. Have I? I'm not sure. Oh, a drone. Yeah, I could possibly do with a drone. Oh, I have, matron. I have heard Emma fart, and it was while you were there. There we are. No, it's not until 4 a.m. I'm knackered. Have I not mentioned I've had a bad day? I've had a bad day. I was really looking forward to today. Today was planned. You'll see in the video. Today I was meeting somebody in a place that had a lot of meaning to me when I was younger. Pardon me, that's wind. I was going to be doing a funicular railway. I did do that. We were going to a lovely Italian restaurant. I'd chosen what I was going to eat off the menu. It was going to be a lovely... fucking hell. It was going to be an amazing Monday. I was going to have... I get lonely. I do get lonely. And it was going to be a lovely day where I had company, and there was going to be a lovely lunch, and I was going to share, you know, have some time with somebody else, not just on my sad own around an amazing town and on a funicular railway. And I drove 3 hours or 3.5 hours, whatever it was, and I got stood up. And then I'm like there on my own thinking, right, what the hell do I do now? And I got a sausage roll, went up and down on a funicular railway and fucked off back home, and it took 4 hours to get back home. That's been my day. Not the best. But what can you do? What can you do? It has made me refocus my thoughts going forward. So, there you go. Oh, hang on. Oh, Sue Outdoors, I welcome the tenting doings. I welcome them, with or without your drone. I need to get some use out of the bloody thing. I took my tent to Bridge North today, for God's sake. Right, that's it. 17 minutes past midnight. Oh, I can't help burping. Roughly where in the peaks? Well, where I am is by Chatsworth House. Have a look at Chatsworth House, and I'm just up the road from there. Go up into the moors a bit. But ROGERBOTTY and NETTY are more Matlock way in the peaks, but I can be anywhere in the peaks. I'm flexible. I can travel. Oh my God. Right. Oh, Sheffield. Sheffield is my local city. Now, I'm in Derbyshire, northeast Derbyshire, but I could literally spit onto the Yorkshire border. And Sheffield is just a hop and a skip away from me, just over Olabar. Sheffield is like just literally just round the corner. Sheffield's where I go if I need milk or civilization or a casino. It's literally 15 minutes drive away, dead easy. Oh, later this week, Sue. Oh my goodness me. Oh, well, do pop in. Do pop by. Do come and say hello. Do come and film a video. You do van tours. Would you like to do a tour of ROGERBOTTY or NETTY? Would you like to do a collaboration of some nature? You will be just around the corner from me. And I take it that if you're heading up to Sheffield, then Neville is now fully operational. And that would be a blessing. I will put a photo of my foot in the Facebook group. I'm confident, I'm sure that that's the sort of content Boaty wants in there. Fucking hell. Really? Oh, yep, you're very welcome to a van tour. I would love to show you around NETTY. I'm very proud of NETTY. And you would be very welcome to come and do a van tour. In fact, you could get two for the price of one. You could have ROGERBOTTY and NETTY because they are together on a site called Lickpenny. And if you stayed there, you would become one of the elite. You would become one of the penny lickers. And they are pretty few and far between. Yay, says Emma, a Sue and Boaty collab. I'm well up for that. I am well up for that. She's fabulous. Have you watched her videos? Bloody hell. And obviously Zeb is just a legend. And I only realised quite recently, a rescue. So good for you. Good for you. Right, okay. It is time to start saying your good night. Hold on. Oh, Jim, I'm not saying that, absolutely not. Oh, I did actually, though. You know, we can only, in a limited forum like this, we can only judge people by the words that he used. And that's why I keep saying, get out there, find out about people, because sometimes the visage is not the entirety. Right, that's it. I'm sodding off before. It's not been entirely positive tonight, and it's not been an entirely positive day today. But then that is life. That's the way things go. Days are not always good. Days are not always sunshine and jelly bean treats. Sometimes there's conflict, or there's this, or there's that, or there's the other. Oh, there's a voice note. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, there is.
I did eat on Broadway. I had the kiddies' portion of fish and chips. I'm not sure if I finished it all, though. I can't remember that far back, as I've slept and drank since. But I don't eat a lot. I pick. I like to pick, nibble on little things. No, not your tinkle, so don't even go there, you little twonk. So, yes. And oh gosh, you've made me go all hot tonight with the bloody fan. I've had to have my fan. Oh, you do get yourself in a little pickle poos, you twatty twoo.
I'll see you in March, Jen, and we'll see what you nibble on. How do you stay alive if you don't? Oh, God. Oh, somebody else has just said, Boaty, please delete me. Please ban me. Okay, if you insist, if that makes you happy. Exactly, Burrows didn't pay. Cheerio, Jack. Cheerio, Jack. Oh, I'll just leave Jack there for a minute so he can read Emma's comment. There we go. Okay, seeing as you asked. Right. I quite enjoyed that. It's quite empowering. It's quite, there we are. Right. Tonight's been a weird one, hasn't it? And there you go. Tonight's been a weird one. Life is like that sometimes. The world is like that sometimes. And everybody that I've banned tonight will probably be unbanned tomorrow, because I'm like that. I feel guilty about stuff like that. Even when they say horrible things, but there we are. Okay. Oh, Jim's rants is still having a go. Jim, I'm delighted that you have got a successful YouTube channel. I'm delighted that you've got more members than me. I'm delighted you get more views than me. And perhaps you're a better human being than me. I don't deny it. And I'm really, really glad for you. And I hope that you sleep well. And I'm genuinely happy for you. And that's it. Well done. You are better than me. You're a better YouTuber, and you are a better human being. And all I can say is that I will spend the rest of the days that I'm granted trying to be as good a person as you are. I won't manage it, I don't suppose, but I'll try. And that's all that any of us can do. Right, okay. And on that note, darlings, it's now coming up. Oh, well, we might as well keep going till past. You got 3 minutes. Jim's rants, if you'd like to get the last word in, you can. I don't mind. I'm not competitive. Exactly, matron. Please make this end. past it will do. Fucking hell. What a train crash. Although there are still 130 people watching the train crash. 28 minutes past, 2 minutes to go, darlings. I can't see you. I can't see you. I'm sure the pancake talk was amazing. I might actually hide this one because I don't think this one is going to do other people favours. I don't mind what it does to me, but I don't think it will do other people favours. Oh, nice to see people saying a healthy good night to each other. Are you still watching Socks with Sandals, matron? Bless him. Bless him. All good wishes to him as well. My God, I don't agree with so much of what he says, but on a human level, oh my God, the man has gone through so much. Phew! He's not only 4 months into his journey. Matron, he's 5 years into his journey. Go back into his videos. It's 5 years. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. You're still on 2020. All right. Okay. Okay, no. Can't see a bleeding thing. Right, now it's midnight, and on that note, I'm going to get my tired ass to bed. Well, I'll have something to eat first. Don't know what to say about this one. Sue, do look me up. Do come and do the reviews. I would love to do a collab with you. I think your channel is fabulous. I think that you're lovely. And I think that Zeb is beyond delectable. Bless him. Thank you to my moderation team. Thank you to my production team. Thank you to MHM Management. And thank you to each and every one of you for viewing this train crash of a live stream. I've had a... Oh dear. Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. It's not... Tomorrow will probably be a much better day, and tomorrow's live will be totally different, and it'll be cool, and we'll all have a really good time. That's just the way that things go. A day isn't the rest of your life. And remember, when you go to sleep at night, as Roger Whittaker sang, there will always be a new world in the morning. And when you wake up, you and only you can decide how that day will be. So tomorrow morning, wake up and decide that today is going to be a good day. That's what I'm going to do. Even though today wasn't great, tomorrow will be fabulous. Yeah, new world in the morning, totally. Right, the candle will be relit tomorrow night. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Peugeot, and indeed, ready? Oh, you're fucking joking. Oh, come off it. Fucking... That is fucking... I take my hat off to you. Hang on, let me get a hat. Let me get a hat.
Hello, it's Minister...
I know who it is. You're the fucking Shadow Minister for Interruptions. I want to take my hat off to you. That is absolute genius. Right. Shadow Minister for Interruptions. Chapeau. You
I love that hat. That's a
fucking
grand hat.
arsehole.
Right. I just wanted to interrupt you to say Happy Tossers Day.
Yeah. Oh, is it Pancake Day?
Now Pancake Day, yeah.
Right.
And the other thing, I was just a second too late to say Bosch.
You were close. Oh, I haven't done this for a while, but marry me. I'd love to.
No, not a chance. And if Emma's going to be posting pictures of her foot in her Facebook group, does that mean us blokes are allowed to post pictures of our 6 inches twice to make up for it?
I can't see why not. I can't see. At this time of night, I'll agree to anything.
Right. Now you get on. I've finished my interruptions now. You can put your hat back on. Come over here. Come on. Up this end of the screen. Come on, a bit further. Stand up. Come on, stand up. Come up here. Get your finger. Get your finger ready on this button. You're not here ready to hit Bosch yet. Come on.
I am. I'm ready. You've got a delay. I'm here.
All right.
I'm poised.
Right. Okay. We'll say good night then.
Right then.
Right. Ta-ra.
Don't forget to do the Bosch.
And Bosch.
You heard it here first. Good night, darling.